Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and we're going to be trying out some more Mutate decks. So yesterday we played an Abzan variant. Today we have a Dimir list. So kind of a different take on Dimir. Dimir is usually more of a controlling color or like the Flash variant. There are some elements of the Flash deck in here, but we're a little bit more tapped out, a little bit more aggressive. So what we have is basically with blue we get Baby Godzilla or Pollywog Symbiote, reduces the cost of mutate spells by 1, and then you get to loot whenever you cast a mutate card. And then what we kind of have is on the 1-drops you have Spectral Sailor, which is evasive, so it gives it flying. Knight of Ebon Legion, the counters that go on it would stay. As well as it still has the pump ability, and then Stonecoil Serpent, same idea. You get all the counters in the pro multicolor. We have a couple Brazen Borrowers, a couple Murderous Riders, both can be mutated on, and then we have our kind of mutate package. So we have Sea-Dasher Octopus, Flash, mutate, draw cards, really good going turn 1 Sailor into turn 2 Octopus. Then you have Insatiable Hemophage. Mutates for 3, and then your opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. In this list we're playing 4 Dirge Bats. We have a lot of cheap mutators, so we can flash this in and then play one of these on top. And then we have Pouncing Shoreshark. So it's a way that we can bounce opponent's creatures. So this one's a little bit more tempo oriented when you're going about with it. Of note, we're not playing Umari, the companion. Forget its name. Where are you? Yeah, Umari. Although the main deck's all creatures, we want to be playing a little bit more at a flash speed, so tapping out for 4 doesn't feel that good. Sideboard-wise is really just situational for the matchups that come up. Cage versus Luros Winota, Aether Gust versus like Wreck or any sort of red-green decks. Remorse versus more of the control decks. Heartless Act versus creature decks, and then 4 Mystical Disputes. So we could transform into more of a control tempo style deck where need be. I played some games with this before just to test it out. It's kind of nutty. I'm finding it more fun than playing like the normal Dimir Flash list. So we're not playing Slitherwisp. Flashing that in is kind of weak. It's a 3/2, but we're not fully flash. There's a lot of things in our deck that are going to be coming in at like regular sorcery speed, so we'll see with that. We're playing on Platinum. Season restarted. Playing against Zedra. I'm not crazy about this hand, so I'm gonna mulligan. This hand's better. Gonna put away a Sailor. We draw untapped land. Hey, yeah, if you check out just on the right hand side, there's the widget, and then if not, you can check it out on Aether Hub. I just posted the list. Okay, so they are a cycle deck. I think I want the untapped land. And I'm gonna hang on to that. Out of curiosity, do you see the chat come up at all on the stream? Double Fox is the best draw for them to start. I'm trying to get the chat to work on stream now. So we can follow it up with Sea-Dasher to draw cards after. So the Jeskai version usually takes a bit more damage with its lands. This is a matchup we're going to want counter spells afterwards. Just being able to control if they Zenith Flare or not is really good. see what they do here. Match 1, we're probably a dog, literally. That seems kind of... I don't like playing Sharknado in these lists. You're spending like 3 mana this turn to cycle once. So I'm going to offer the trade. Take it, so let's morph here. We're going to sneak this in and then just kill it. This draws us a card. And then we can scry here. Another land's probably not terrible. It lets us Murderous Rider and play this out. Teferi.
I know my responsibility.
So they're gonna bounce our... This list playing Teferi's kind of rough.
Might be a bad idea.
No blocks here. We need to take Teferi off the battlefield.
I really should have seen that coming.
I think what we do this turn... I just want to insulate my life total. Actually, let's do this. It plays better around Teferi. We can block over here as well. Gives us reach. And then I can put a Sea-Dasher on it for some more value. Don't think we're quite Zenith Flare range yet. They have 3. This version feels a bit clunkier than the normal all-in. Here, I'm just going to prioritize the life gain. Shuffles goes to the bottom of our library. Probably just going to Sea-Dasher and then hold the mana open for Knight of Ebon Legion so I can pump it to block the Fox. And then if they don't play to the board, I can flash in another Octopus. Ooh, that's good. So can I just kill them here? So that drains for 2. I should have done it before combat. Let's hold back this turn. Version seems a lot weirder. This also deals 4 damage. So it'll put a counter on this. Probably... Just flashing Sailor to block here. One, two, three, four, five. So they could Zenith for 5. So something like Shoreshark would be good here. Let's just block here, keep our life total high. Okay, they killed that. Oh. So we can deal quite a bit to it. I think we do this. We have the kill here. Oh, actually, they're just dead. This has been mutated 2 times. Okay. Janked them out there. So getting game 1 there is pretty sweet. Think in this matchup we just want disputes. Brazen Borrower is fine. Pouncing Shoreshark's fine. Hey Gregan, going well. How about yourself? These Stonecoils, mind you, they have Teferi, so that's probably something good to put on. I'm going to get rid of Baby Godzilla in this matchup. Is that it? Maybe Knight. Keep Godzilla because it cycles, makes her stuff cheaper. I might just do that, just to switch there. Question is with Aether Gust, do we want this for Zenith Flare? It's worse against Teferi, which they've already kind of shown. They might bring in more Teferis. I think we try it like this. Just go from there. Out of curiosity, Gregan, do you see the chat showing up on the stream? On the left-hand side? I'm trying to get it to go, but it's not showing up. It's too many lands. We'll keep this. We will put back a land. Well, opponent is a pro. Fox on 1. Let's see if they go double cycle here. Okay, so this is going to be harder start. They're going to be able to go wide on us. So if they go to Fairy next turn, they can bounce. But I think... Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get the chat to work. I gotta play with it offline. We'll just hang back here. It may just be us trying to go over the top here. Pouncing Shoreshark's pretty sweet. Lets us reset one of their things. I'm playing this out because we can start morphing onto it. Yeah, we got a few in this deck. We sided out Baby Godzilla, which is in the deck. Just gonna pass the turn here. What I want to do is flash this in and then Shoreshark on top of it. We also have Mystical Dispute up. We'll take a hit this turn. Yeah, this one's a little bit slower. They're going wider, but they're not as much Zenith Flare. They showed us Teferi game 1, and their curve's a bit bigger. They had Convolute as well, whatever the counter spell is with cycling. Probably attack for 3 in the air here. Yeah, I like the Boros version a lot better than the Jeskai. I find Jeskai, you deal a lot of damage to yourself, and then paying the extra mana doesn't always help. So drop down Batra. And now I can Shoreshark on top. That's perfect. We got the Dispute back up here. So what I can do is Shoreshark on top, kill the... probably the Fox. Okay, so before they draw the card... mutate here, put it over top. You may return. So let's return this to the hand. And let's kill Flourishing Fox. Do those go backwards? Ah, shit. I screwed that up. Meant to do it the other way around. Probably just going to start attacking him with these knights next turn. Mystical Dispute there, sweet. Okay, they got Stinger. See if they attack in here. No blocks. That's perfect. So mutate here. Put it under. So first, you may return... destroy. So we probably want to destroy Stinger. And let's return the Shark to the hand. Stinger deals a lot of chip damage to us. Perfect. Lurrus. Lurrus is much better. So I got... when I was like playing Mythic Ladder, I got to 375 with the Boros cycling. Lurrus lets you replay your Fox's late game. It lets you replay your Stingers. You could cycle away them and then get to recast them, so you kind of get 2 effects out of them. Teferi. Go away, Teferi. I think we just flash this in as a 3-1. Because we can just threaten lethal on them.
Stand by and watch.
Because they bounce this.
That's more like it.
And then what I'm able to do is mutate this onto here. Bounce this. And then hit them with trample. I don't like the the Jeskai version of cycling. Your lands deal too much damage to yourself. I was hoping for a land there, to be honest. So I'm doing this one because this can block. This can't block because it's pro multicolor. Okay, they got some tokens. So the question is, how do we want to attack? So they can take 2, 3, 4, 5. So they take 2 damage. That's 5, 7. It's because they block here. That's 2, 2, 7. So we're 1 short. If we drew a land, we would have been okay. Based on that, I think we just do this and this. You know what? Let's just do this. This upgrades these as well. That cycle is actually really timely. Because that makes these 3 power as well. I think we're dead to Zenith Flare. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're not quite dead to Zenith Flare. So I can block there.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
So they need to get blockers down. These knights are doing a good job just gumming things up. And what I can do is I can get double mutate on this and then bounce 2 creatures, so it gets rid of some of the tramplers. Might just be trying to dig for a flare here. Pro multicolor is really relevant here. Perfect. So doing this, we'll bounce some things. Bounce you, bounce you. And then we do this, bounce the other 2. Do they have a sweeper? If they have a sweeper, we're punished. So maybe we should have held off. I forgot to. Seemed really weird for them to have Shatter. They're still dead. Almost snuck it out. Probably should have just attacked them, but got a little loose there towards the end.